What up, people? My name is Jack. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I upload daily content based around video editing, videography, and how to make money making videos. Subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. Today we're jumping into a pretty cool video talking about how to make social media videos easy, super easy with this tool. And this is a follow-up to my video last week or the week before, no, probably last week, called The Perfect Tool for All Freelance Video Editors or Video Creators. I forget what the exact name was. We're jumping in. This is a tool called Wave.Video, and this tool is actually more or less a perfect tool for creating micro content being those nice, 30-second videos, minute-long videos for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those sort of promotional videos. And I'm going to specialize today's video showing you how to make a social media micro content piece that's perfect for promoting a new video. And we've actually kind of tailored this video to creating a piece of content which would be sort of promoting people to go check out something on another site. But without further ado, let's jump into it. On screen right now is Wave.Video, and this is the site. Has loads of different presets, all type of stuff like that, but we're gonna build our own from scratch. Last episode, we did the presets. This episode, we're building our own from scratch, and we're gonna make something very cool. First off, Wave.Video does cost a little bit of money every month, but I've gone out of my way to hook you guys up with a good deal. And what we actually do is have two different types of plans. You could pay monthly, which is $19 a month, but if you use my link, which is down below in the description, click that link and sign up through there, you'll get 25% off, which means it knocks this $19 down to about $14.25. Alternatively, you could save even more money, but you have to pay more upfront by buying the annual plan, which I think it's $169 billed annually, but you save 25%, which means you only end up paying about $140, which knocks the monthly amount down to $11.50 a month, I think, something like that. So if you buy the annual, that's even more worth it, but obviously you have to pay more upfront, which depending on your financial situation is better or worse. Enough of the pricing, let's jump into it. This is the actual site. When you sign up and actually go premium on your account, you'll be able to do any of this stuff. You could do it on the free version as well, but it has a watermark. Don't use the free version. It's garbage basically, you know what I mean? Because of the watermark, unfortunately. Like, the content's cool, but not the watermark. But what we're gonna do is make a promo piece. So say I've just dropped a vlog, which I have yesterday, called filming a gym promo video, basically just documenting a shoot that I went to last week. And I want to create a video that we could upload to Instagram to promote people to go check that video out on YouTube, right? So what I'm going to do is open up Wave.Video, go over here to build your own design, and I'm actually going to go ahead and click that. After clicking that, it's going to load up the creation area. Now, the first thing I want to do is create this custom, or import this custom clip that I've recorded, which is going to be me talking to the people about going over there. So I'm going to grab the talking clip off of my desktop. I'm going to click upload to the My Files section of the Wave.Video page, just making sure I walk you guys through every step. Obviously, don't want people to get left behind. And it's just going to compress the media, and it's going to wait it out for a split second, essentially, all right? And what we got to do is just wait until the media has fully compressed, and then we can actually come back and success. We have, bada bing, bada boom, uploaded it. Hell to the yes. And then we can actually go over here, click it, and boom, it's going to actually import itself to our timeline. Now, the next thing I want to do is actually just drag it out so that it does fill the entire thing. And I also want to tell you guys that the quality is 100% not going to be reduced as much as it shows us right now. Once we actually export, the quality will be 100% normal, 100% fine, really good quality actually. My bad to you guys. I keep looking at my main camera here, which is only my intro cam. The webcam's now taking care of the camera. I keep looking at the fucking camera over here. My bad. I'm sorry for disrespecting you guys. But we drag it into the middle. Obviously, it does have some guides, like that little line pops up to show us that we're in the middle. We could drop the video there, but obviously it looks pixelated here, but it is not pixelated on the end of the video, right? But also, our video is 16 seconds. We know that because I've looked on my desktop and it is 16 seconds, but up here the scene duration is only 8 seconds. So first off, let's change that to 16 seconds, right? And it's just gonna adjust real quickly. Now, 2 seconds, let me take a sip of my water. And we've got that in the middle right there. Everything's sorted, everything's looking good, sweet. Not a problem at all. Now, what we want to actually do next is bring in some topical kind of stuff. So I want to go to graphics over here, and I actually want to just start scrolling down, and we're going to look for a social media, YouTube related graphic, right? And lo and behold, social icons. We have a YouTube logo, which we can click, which will import itself into the timeline. What's up, buddy? Where you at? It's very possible that it put itself under here, but it did not. If I bring up the timeline, we're at the very beginning, which means it hadn't animated itself on, and we've got 3 of them. All right, be careful with these things. It's good that we figure this stuff out live. So I've actually just deleted them all. I'm going to click it again, let it import itself. My bad. And see, you can actually open up the timeline at any point by going down to the bottom right and just clicking timeline, and then it'll open up kind of like a normal editor. And I can actually bring this over here to the centered line, start making it a little bit smaller, and actually just position it right there. Drag it out a little bit bigger even. Boom. Throw that right there, and bada bing, bada boom, we can have a YouTube logo right there. And what we can actually do in a second is put our YouTube URL right below that, or potentially above it, so that, you know, people can go direct to our YouTube channel, right? And that right there, if I close the timeline, if we actually go to the beginning of this, we could see what I'm saying already. And we could click play and see how this is playing out so far.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video.
So what I can actually do here is I actually want to open up the timeline again, and I want to play it until I say YouTube, and then the YouTube animates on. So let's play it.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube.
So it comes in just after 2 seconds. Now what I can do is actually drag the graphic over here so that it doesn't actually animate on.
We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video behind the scenes of a
Boom. Awesome. Now, the next thing I want to do after animating that YouTube on, right when I actually mention YouTube, is I say filming, and I actually want to drag that over a little bit so it animates on by the time I say YouTube. But the next thing I say is the name of the vlog, which is filming, and I think that's where we say it. That is, right there. Filming a gym promo video, right? And I want an image, the thumbnail of the YouTube video, to appear right there when I say that, right? So we can again go down to my files, upload, and I'm actually going to go to shared thumbnails, which is my my kind of cloud thumbnail thing between me and my laptop, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and grab filming a hidden gym promo video, which it's now been renamed to just filming a gym promo video, but I'm actually going to drag that in, and I'm actually just going to throw it right there, or my bad, I'm just going to drag it onto the timeline first, drag it there, get the timeline up over here, and drag this over so that it only pops up right when we say filming a gym promo video. I then want to line it up perfectly with the actual video, right? So we drag it out so it's the same size, so it fully fills that thing as if it's just kind of popped up as an overlay graphic. Now, let's click play again and see what goes down and see if it comes in on time.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video behind the scenes of a shoot that I did on Friday.
So it says, filming a gym promo video that I did on Friday. I then want to bring it over here and have it end right on the next thing that I'm going to say.
Friday, so much fun shooting this gym.
So now what we need is the actual video to be there in the background, which for some reason it is not. Okay, so the situation here was we actually imported this before the scene duration was as long as the video. So I want to actually just go ahead and actually delete the video. That's right. The video has been deleted, and I want to just go ahead and just tap it again so it gets re-imported, and more or less bring it down here to the bottom layer as well so that everything else can take effect. And I actually want to go over here and just actually input it again over or under actually this picture, because we can use it as a sizing situation. And then we can actually go again to the beginning, and this video should be there the whole time after the image goes away and everything like that. And actually I've dragged it out a little bit much here. Let's give it a play and see what happens. Oh, get off. There you go.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video behind the scenes of a shoot that I did on Friday. So much fun shooting this gym. It was hidden in the woods. Without further ado, check it out over on YouTube. The link is in the bio. See you guys there. What up, guys?
Boom. So I can actually drag this over a little bit more and bring the timeline down. Grab this right here, and actually what I've realized is for some reason this is not centered. So I'm actually just going to drag it down, center it so that it's actually, you know, in the middle like it should be. And there we go. We should actually get this one right here, bring it down again. For some reason we were creating the meme at the top of this section for some reason. I'm not entirely sure how we manage that. But I'm actually just going to highlight both of the image and the video by selecting them with Shift, bring them down so that we've actually got this right here. And then it's time to add a title to it, right? So what we want to do is go over to text, and they have a bunch of different, presets, which is totally cool, awesome stuff, real kind of attention grabbers. And overall, we want to find one that seems to suit this particular video right here and this particular message right here. So I'm actually just going to keep scrolling through and just see one that kind of tickles my fancy. All of these are presets. We can customize every aspect of this, and we want to see which one is actually going to match up to our message. The POTD one is kind of looking cool. Let's actually drag that one up here and see what happens with this one, okay? So what I'm actually going to do is just literally try and center it. There we go. We found the centered line, and I'm actually just going to double click it. And what do we want to put here? We want to put new vlog. New vlog, and what we can actually do is actually just delete the hashtag. Boom. Drag this across. Again, find the centered lines, and we just have some nice text going across the top that says new vlog. Now, if we actually go to the beginning, that text will animate on. So let's give a play, see what our thing's looking like right now.
What up, guys? We just dropped the vlog over.
There we go. So what we can actually do again is find the point to sync it up at. So it sounds like I say vlog at the 1 second mark. So we can actually press play, and after drag it along to come in where we actually, say the vlog has even more impact. So let's play this again. And remember, all of this is built on the internet on a website, and it's really coming together now. Let's give it a play.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video Behind the Scenes of a Shoot that I did on Friday. So much fun shooting this gym. It was hidden in the woods. Without further ado, check it out over on YouTube. The link is in the bio. See you guys there. What up, guys? We just...
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, there's only one more thing that I want to do to this before I'd say this is pretty much ready to export, and that is come down here to the timeline, click our image, and just go slow zoom in. And what we're going to do is see what happens with this slow zoom in, see what happens if this can just add a little bit of life to it. And honestly, I got no clue whether it's going to change the proportion. I've never done one of these before. Let's literally just test it out, see what Wave.Video has to offer in terms of animating our overlaid images. Let's do it.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video Behind the Scenes of a Shoot that I did on Friday. So much fun shooting this gym. It was hidden in the woods. Without further ado, check it out over on YouTube. The link is in the bio. See you guys there. What up, guys?
Sweet. So it actually, it didn't do what I would have loved it to do, which is actually zoom in, but keep the proportion or keep the kind of the frame. What it did was it actually does zoom in and sort of start being a little bit too big and actually starts kind of edging into other people's stuff. But what I'm actually going to do is just bring it over a little bit, and I believe this is still cool. Even though it zooms in a little bit, I'm absolutely fine with that, and I think it makes our point pretty well. That right there is it. So what we've done essentially in I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that, is build a piece of micro content, which, sorry, had a bit of indigestion, would take far longer than 10 minutes to animate all these little aspects right here, and overall would definitely take longer in a video editor. So you're saving your time, and depending on the strength of your computer, some computers couldn't even do this type of stuff. I'm talking to more of my beginners, obviously, but let's give this one more play, see if it's, see if we're fully happy with it, and then potentially click download, render this out all through the internet, and watch our final video. Let's do it.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video Behind the Scenes of a Shoot that I did on Friday. So much fun shooting this gym. It was hidden in the woods. Without further ado, check it out over on YouTube. The link is in the bio. See you guys there. What up, guys?
So just like that, I'm super happy with that. Killed it. Absolutely nailed it. What we're going to want to do is go up here to download, click download, and actually just compile the assets. Whoa, give it a second. Stop that. Go here to MP4, the optimized file size, ideal for social media. Click MP4, and it says we're getting the video ready. Position in queue, number 1. Number 2, preparing, rendering, converting, uploading, and done. This is the process that it lays out for us right there, and it's said 27% down. You may close this window now, and an email will be sent to you once the video is ready. Awesome. I'm going to come back in a second when the email is ready. We're going to watch our finalized piece, and overall, we're going to finish up the video. And, this right here, in my opinion, is an amazing tool to create social media videos. It's a great hack in terms of being able to do all this animated stuff. without actually having to do any of it yourself, really. You know, just sort of dragging and dropping these presets. Very fast, very efficient, and we'll come back in a second when the video is exported, and we'll watch the final product. You are done. Here's a preview of your video. You can download or share it now. So not only does it email you a link to download, you can also just wait it out and then it gives it to you here. We can click download video and it drops to the bottom left of the Google Chrome tab and we can double click it.
What up, guys?
And yo, shut up, Jack. Shut up. Stop appearing on my other window. I'm sorry about that. I got two monitors and it chose the wrong one. It's all good. Happens to the best of us. And right here, we're about to watch our done and dusted clip of the shoot, which is now a piece of micro content. 3, 2, 1, let's see what we've created.
What up, guys? We just dropped a vlog over on YouTube called Filming a Gym Promo Video behind the scenes of a shoot that I did on Friday. So much fun shooting this gym. It was hidden in the woods. Without further ado, check it out over on YouTube. The link is in the bio. See you guys there.
Boom. Just like that, we have smashed it. Now it looks like there's one frame at the end where the video disappeared, which is just my bad. Essentially, I can change that in the timeline by dragging it over a little bit. But overall, that right there is us creating a piece of micro content from absolute scratch. I'm just playing it right now without the sound attached, right? So we can just watch it. We say vlog. It animates on the text of the new vlog. We say YouTube. It animates on the YouTube logo. So dope. In terms of stuff that, wasn't ideal, obviously we tried to zoom in, but obviously, it doesn't keep the proportion. It kind of just fully zooms in, which obviously is natural. Like, that's essentially just what happens. So it's sort of obvious that happened right there, but, it's still not ideally what I would have liked to happen. But that's literally me just trying to find some negative aspect just to balance this out. But realistically, OFIO is an absolute banger, and I swear by it. There's more or less nothing that I've promoted two weeks in a row on my channel back to back. So I definitely believe in this one right here. And overall, let's just type this in again, actually show you the pricing before we end this one out. OFIO is a good deal, $19 a month, minus 25% if you use my link down below, which makes it $14.25 a month. If you're paying the annual, it knocks the $169 down to $140, and the monthly is $11.50 versus $14 if you use my link, 25%. And overall, right there, OFIO is a pretty solid deal. I'm swearing by it, and I'm going to talk about the freelance side, where for me, when I was freelancing, I could have created some of the pieces of micro content that my clients wanted from me on this website. 100%, I could have created some very cool stuff for them, and they would pay me about $20 per piece of micro content. So one piece of content would have paid for this website right here back in the day when I was actually doing loads of micro content for clients. But that seems to be it right there. I appreciate you. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. And overall, OFIO is hands down a pretty solid deal. If you could see it actually being something that would add value to your situation, get it. Why not? And, if it's not enjoyable after a month, cancel that shit. That's, that is what it is. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I've been Jack. If you want to connect with me further, check me out on Instagram. That's literally the best place to find me, at ItsJackCole. You can message me on, Twitter and Facebook as well. I'll just be slower on the reply. Instagram, I reply everybody every single day. So hit me there if you want to connect. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Take it easy.